Ready for Curaçao's colour-splashed paradise. In 10 minutes, your dream trip is planned. Sun, street art and secret coves await. From pastel-painted waterfronts to turquoise bays, Curaçao surprises at every turn. We'll hit the island's best beaches, float across the Queen Emma Bridge and snorkel water, so clear you'll spot fish the second you dive in. Then we'll trade sand for cactus-studded trails in Christoffel and wave-pounded cliffs at Shete Boka. I'll show you easy day trips to Klein Curaçao, the famous tugboat wreck, and where to find local flavours without resort prices. We'll cover when to go, where to stay, and simple tips to stretch your budget without cutting the fun. Stick around, because by the end, you will know exactly how to plan a Curaçao getaway that will be unforgettable. Let's start the island tour. If you think all Caribbean islands are the same, think again. Right next to Aruba sits an island most people completely overlook, but those who visit can't stop talking about it. Welcome to Curaçao, a place where European charm meets crystal clear Caribbean water, where hidden beaches feel untouched and where your vacation might actually cost a lot less than you expect. I'm Adam, and this is Vacation Vibes for you. Let's explore one of the Caribbean's most underrated destinations. Why Curaçao? So why is Curaçao suddenly getting attention? First off, location. It sits outside the hurricane belt, meaning sunshine almost all year round. Second, it's less crowded and often more affordable than nearby islands like Aruba or the Bahamas. And third, it just looks different. The capital, Willemstad, feels more like a colourful European town than a typical Caribbean destination, and that alone makes it stand out instantly. Let's start with the heart of the island, Willemstad. This place is pure eye candy. Bright pastel buildings line the waterfront, creating one of the most photogenic scenes in the Caribbean. Walking through the streets feels like stepping into a mix of Amsterdam and the tropics. Make sure you check out the famous Queen Emma Bridge, which is a floating bridge that actually swings open to let ships pass through. And if you're into street art, hidden cafes and local markets, you'll find plenty to explore just wandering around. Playa, Kenepa, Grandi. Now let's talk beaches, and this is where Curaçao really shines. Playa Kenepa Grandi is often ranked as the best beach on the island, and honestly, it's easy to see why. Turquoise water, dramatic cliffs, soft sand, it's exactly what people imagine when they think Caribbean paradise. But here's the best part, it's usually less crowded than beaches on more popular islands. Cas Abao Beach. Another must-visit is Cas Abao Beach. This one feels a bit more organised, with facilities, lounges and calm, clear water perfect for swimming. It's also one of the best spots on the island for snorkeling. Expect to see colourful fish almost immediately after you get into the water. Christoffel National Park. Now for something completely different. Christoffel National Park shows you a totally different side of Curaçao. Think rugged landscapes, cacti and hiking trails instead of beaches. If you're up for it, hike to the top of Mount Christoffel, the highest point on the island, for incredible and unforgettable panoramic views. Shete Boka National Park. For something a bit more dramatic, head to Shete Boka National Park. This place is all about raw, untouched nature. Massive waves crash into rocky cliffs, creating powerful, almost cinematic scenes like a movie set where a shipwreck is about to take place. It's not your typical relaxing beach spot, but it's absolutely worth seeing this. Hidden gems. Now let's get into some hidden gems. First off, we have Klein Curaçao. This tiny island is about a 2-hour boat ride away, and it feels like a completely untouched paradise. White sand, crystal clear water, and barely any development. It is well worth the boat ride to arrive at this relaxing gem. Back on the main island, Playa is perfect for snorkeling, especially if you want to swim with sea turtles, but please remember you are in their home now. Tugboat Beach is another unique spot where you can actually explore a sunken ship just below the surface. It's another great adventure waiting for you to take part in. Finally, if you're into food in a big way from different cultures, then don't skip the local markets. This is where you'll find authentic Caribbean flavours at much better prices than in the resort areas. Is Curaçao expensive? Let's talk money, because being honest, this matters. Compared to Aruba, Curaçao is often noticeably way cheaper. Hotels, food and even activities can be more budget-friendly for your wallet, especially if you avoid the more touristy areas where prices will increase. That said, it's not the cheapest Caribbean destination out there. Keep an eye out for a future video on this. Flights from the US and Canada can vary, as all destinations do, depending on the season, but deals are definitely out there if you take a little while to look, and always check prices on both your laptop and your mobile app, as these can vary sometimes with different offers being available between the two. Overall, Curaçao hits a sweet spot between affordability and quality, which is generally what we are all looking for these days. Spend a little, enjoy a lot. Okay, travel tips. A few quick tips to make your trip smoother. First, rent a car if you can drive. Public transport is limited and the best beaches are spread out across the island. Second, decide where to stay. Palm Beach is the main resort area with hotels, restaurants and nightlife. But if you prefer something quieter and more relaxed, look at areas like Jan Thiel or the west coast near the island's best beaches. And the third tip is remember to pack for both beach and adventure. You'll want swimsuits, but also good shoes. If you plan on exploring parks or hiking, they are a must item for your case. Weird, but worth it. Here's a quick weird but worth it moment to bear in mind when you're thinking about booking your next vacation. Curaçao isn't just beaches, it also has caves, hidden coves and desert-like landscapes that feel completely different from what you'd expect in the Caribbean. It's one of the few islands where you can go from tropical beach to rugged wilderness in the same day to give you two totally different vacation experiences. My final verdict. So, is Curaçao worth it? If you're looking for a Caribbean destination that's beautiful, less crowded and a little different from the usual hotspots, then yes, it's absolutely worth visiting. It might not have the same level of luxury as some high-end islands, but what it offers instead is character, variety and great value for a wonderful vacation in the Caribbean, and honestly, that's what makes it so special. Please don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more travel guides from around the world. And let me know in the comments, would you choose Curaçao over Aruba? Thanks for watching, and as always, see you again soon, and happy travels.